The mysterious truth behind Celine Tam's extraordinary journey may surprise you. How did a young girl from Hong Kong transition from singing on local stages to capturing the world's attention? Was it pure talent, or was there a hidden force shaping her rise to fame? Celine Tam's path to success began in the vibrant city of Hong Kong, where her life took an extraordinary turn at an early age. Born on November 22, 2007, Celine grew up in a culturally rich environment that blended Eastern and Western musical influences, shaping her unique talent. Her father, Dr. Steve Tam, a prominent figure in Hong Kong's music scene and the founder of the Sing and You Music Center, played a crucial role in nurturing her abilities. Recognizing a remarkable range and emotional depth in his young daughter's voice, he began to train her intensively, helping her develop control over her singing. From an early age, Celine was exposed to a diverse array of musical styles. Living in Hong Kong provided her with access to both traditional Chinese sounds and popular Western music, allowing her to craft a unique singing style that deeply resonated with audiences. Her family emphasized more than just technical training. They wanted her to understand music as an art form and encouraged her to perform with emotion and authenticity. This holistic approach enabled her to connect powerfully with audiences, even at a young age, and helped her develop an impressive stage presence that would later define her career. Celine's career began early, stunning judges and captivating audiences with her immense vocal range and control. Her performances reflected maturity and skill far beyond her years, a clear testament to her natural talent and rigorous training. Her initial appearances on television introduced her to a broader Chinese audience and laid the groundwork for her celebrated career. These early experiences on competitive stages built her confidence and prepared her for the challenges of the music industry. Throughout various competitions, Celine continued to amaze audiences with her renditions of songs by iconic vocalists like Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey. Although she did not initially win any major competitions, her journey on these shows was crucial in building a global fan base and earning recognition as a serious artist. Her passion left a lasting impression on viewers who admired her voice, talent, and professionalism under pressure. What kind of extraordinary ability could launch a young girl from the streets of Hong Kong to the global stage? And what unforgettable moment solidified her status as a star? In 2017, Celine's journey reached a transformative point when she participated in America's Got Talent Star. At just 9 years old, she stepped onto the stage during season 12, radiating confidence. For her audition, she chose Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On, a song that demanded both technical skill and deep emotional expression. From the moment she began singing, it was evident she possessed both. Her voice filled the theater with clarity, emotion, and a maturity that captivated everyone present. Her performance earned a standing ovation and a golden buzzer from guest judge Laverne Cox, propelling her directly to the live shows. This was a defining moment that introduced Celine's talent to millions worldwide. As the competition progressed, Celine continued to push herself, selecting songs that highlighted her wide vocal range and versatility. She didn't rest on the success of her first performance but consistently raised the bar, solidifying her reputation as a remarkable young talent on the global stage. Her song selections were perfect, covering iconic artists like Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston, two vocal powerhouses known for their complex, demanding songs. Singing Mariah Carey's Without You and Whitney Houston's How Will I Know, Celine demonstrated impressive vocal control, hitting high notes with accuracy and pouring genuine emotion into every lyric. Her ability to convey such powerful feelings through song was rare for someone her age, and she quickly became a favorite among America's Got Talent judges. Fans were not only impressed by her voice but also charmed by her humble and graceful presence on stage. Celine's performances felt polished yet sincere, adding to her attractiveness and setting her apart from many other contestants. As Celine progressed through the competition, the media and social media began paying closer attention to this young singer from Hong Kong. Interviews, features, and online platforms followed her every move, and videos of her performances went viral, gaining millions of views. People from all around the world tuned in to watch her sing and root for her in the competition. Her fan base grew rapidly as audiences of all ages admired her talent and the confidence she showed on stage. Social media was flooded with support from fans who were inspired by her story, especially young singers who looked up to her as a role model. Her rise on AGT not only highlighted her singing ability but also positioned her as a young performer with a natural gift for connecting with audiences emotionally. Throughout her AGT journey, Celine handled the intense pressure of performing on live television with remarkable composure. The expectations on her were immense, as she had established herself as a strong competitor early on. Behind the scenes, she put in countless hours of preparation, working closely with vocal coaches to refine her technique and ensure she was ready for each round. Her work ethic and commitment to improvement became clear in her performances, as each one showed growth. Even though Celine ultimately didn't win the competition, her journey on America's Got Talent left a lasting impression on the show's fans and judges. The exposure she gained was immense, opening doors for her in the international music world. Her time on America's Got Talent set her apart as a true rock star, proving she was more than just a young singer with a powerful voice. She was an artist who could perform under pressure, reach her audience, and bring joy through music. For many viewers, she became the highlight of season 12, and her performances continued to be replayed and celebrated long after the season concluded. Fans on social media were fired up, passionately defending Celine against what they felt was unjust backlash. In a frenzy of support, one user posted, "Tell me, what exactly did she do that was so conceited? Seriously. I remember someone saying her semi-final intro was annoying, that was part of why she got eliminated. Are you kidding me? It was just a cute intro where she shared her dream of winning AGT. What's the big deal about that?" Another chimed in, "She's an amazing singer, has won multiple awards in China, and is a huge deal there. How dare people twist her confidence into something negative? I bet it's all just diehard Angelica fans looking for any reason to tear her down because she's more experienced. Pathetic." What the world didn't see behind Celine Tam's stunning performances on America's Got Talent was the relentless dedication of her father, Dr. Steve Tam. As her mentor, coach, and biggest supporter, he guided her every step toward stardom. How far would a family go to turn a young girl's talent into a global sensation? Celine Tam's rise to fame didn't happen by accident. Behind every note she sings, there's a powerful force driving her forward, her father, Dr. Steve Tam. But how much influence does a father really have on his child's success? What if everything she achieved came from the guidance and support of just one person? Dr. Tam is more than just a father to Celine, he is also her mentor, vocal coach, and manager. Can you imagine the pressure of growing up in the public eye with someone so involved in every decision? It's not just about talent, it's about trust, dedication, and family. From the very beginning, Celine had a unique advantage, her father's vast knowledge. He wasn't just any mentor, he was a skilled musician with years of experience at the Sing and U Music Center, which allowed Celine to learn directly under his guidance. Was it her natural ability or the hours of careful practice and technique that made her shine? Behind the scenes, Dr. Tam helped his daughter build the foundation of a successful career. While many others might have struggled, Celine had someone by her side who truly understood the ins and outs of the music industry. But did she ever feel the pressure of living up to her father's expectations? As her manager, he handled the business side so that she could focus on performing. How many young stars can claim to have someone who knows them inside and out, managing every aspect of their career? It wasn't just Dr. Tam who supported Celine, it was the entire family, always there to provide emotional strength. Celine may have been the one on stage, but her family was behind every success, every step of the way. When the spotlight became too bright or the challenges too heavy, they were the foundation she leaned on. How many young artists have that kind of unwavering support from their loved ones? What makes their story even more compelling is how everything works together, Celine's father playing so many roles while ensuring she remained grounded. Could you imagine juggling all those responsibilities? Managing her career, coaching her vocal skills, and being a supportive parent through it all? Wasn't that a lot to carry? But somehow, Dr. Tam made it look easy. As Celine grew, so did her understanding of the music industry, and with her father's wisdom, she learned how to handle every challenge that came her way. The influence of her father, combined with the unconditional love of her family, has proven to be the secret to Celine's success. One thing is clear, whatever happens, her family's support will always be the invisible force driving her forward. Celine's journey is proof of the strength of family bonds. While the world may have witnessed her on stage, it was behind the scenes where the real work was being done. Dr. Tam, with his strong commitment, ensured that his daughter was not only vocally prepared but also equipped with the resilience needed to face the challenges of a highly competitive industry. Her family's involvement went far beyond simply being spectators. They were her shield, her guiding light, and her unwavering support system. This deep-rooted connection gave Celine the freedom to explore her talent without fear, knowing that no matter what, her family would always be there to back her up, ensuring her journey was one of growth, stability, and unshakable confidence. As her fame grew, so did the criticism. Was her family's influence a nurturing force, or was it driven by a thirst for control and profit? How much of her success can be attributed to her talent, and how much is tied to the ambitions of those behind the scenes? As Celine Tam's career flourished, so did the intense public scrutiny surrounding her success. While many admired her talent, the role her father played in her journey sparked growing controversy. He became a central figure in shaping her career, but some critics questioned whether his involvement was crossing ethical boundaries. Was he truly focused on his daughter's talent, or was he more interested in using her fame? Critics, particularly on social media, began to raise concerns that her father's powerful position in her career might be motivated by financial gain rather than her well-being. This sparked intense debate about the responsibilities and limits of parental involvement in a child's rise to fame, especially in an industry known for exploiting young talent. Some questioned whether such an intense father-daughter partnership could be harmful, suggesting that it placed undue pressure on Celine, who was still a young artist. The entertainment world, infamous for its demands on young stars, can easily create an environment where children are pushed beyond their limits, sometimes at the expense of their mental health and happiness. Was Celine truly allowed to pursue her passion, or was she just a tool for her father's ambitions? This issue became particularly sensitive as the spotlight intensified, with growing fears that Celine might be losing her personal freedom and identity in the face of her father's overpowering role. Critics also wondered if she was truly making her own decisions or if they were being made for her by those who were financially benefiting from her success. Despite these critiques, Dr. Tam stood firm, defending his actions and motivations. He argued that his primary concern was always Celine's happiness and that his involvement in her career was rooted in a desire to help her succeed, not exploit her. According to him, his experience and expertise were critical in guiding her through the complex world of the entertainment industry, where young stars can easily be taken advantage of by others. He emphasized that his intention was never to push Celine too hard, but to provide her with the resources and support necessary to flourish in a highly competitive field. His statements aimed to reassure the public that his actions were always in his daughter's best interest, but critics remained unconvinced, questioning whether it was truly possible for a parent to maintain such a balance without crossing personal and professional lines. In many ways, the situation reflected a broader issue that often arises when parents become too involved in their children's careers, especially in the entertainment industry. While it is not uncommon for parents to play a role in managing the early careers of their children, the line between support and control can be dangerously thin. The ethical complexities surrounding this issue have been discussed in the media for years, with countless stories of children being pushed too far by ambitious parents. This kind of pressure can lead to long-term psychological effects, as young talents may struggle to distinguish their own desires from those of their parents or managers. In Celine's case, the investigation only intensified as she continued to perform and gain recognition, raising difficult questions about where to draw the line between support and exploitation. Is there a limit to how much a parent should be involved in their child's career, and if so, when does it become harmful? The challenges surrounding Celine's career also highlighted the broader pressures that come with growing up in the public eye. Young talents, like Celine, often face unrealistic expectations and are forced to navigate a world of fame and success that many adults would find overwhelming. In the case of child stars, this can be especially difficult, as they are expected to maintain their image, meet the demands of the industry, and perform under the scrutiny of millions, all while trying to balance a normal childhood. Critics pointed out that this can create an environment where the child's well-being is sidelined, with their parents or managers focusing more on the potential earnings and success than on the emotional toll this lifestyle can take. Despite all the criticism and concerns, Celine's response to the public criticism was remarkable. Instead of allowing the controversy to define her, she continued to focus on her music, showing a resilience and dedication that resonated with her growing fan base. Fans admired her ability to stay true to her talent, even as the media raised questions about the conflict surrounding her career. Rather than backing down from the industry, Celine worked hard to build her reputation, not only as a talented artist but as someone who could persevere through adversity. She proved that despite the controversies and criticisms, she was more than just a product of her father's influence. She was a determined and passionate musician in her own right. Celine's rise to fame was not just about her talent, but about the complexities of being a young artist in an industry full of contradictions. The public's fascination with her family dynamic and the ethical questions surrounding her career reflect a much larger issue within the entertainment world: the difficulty of balancing family involvement with the pressures of the industry. And that's the untold story behind Celine Tam's rise to fame. But as the spotlight shines brighter, the shadows grow darker. Did her father's ambitions fuel her success or bind her future? Is Celine a star on her own path, or a young talent caught in someone else's dream? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button because this journey isn't over yet. There's so much more beneath the surface.